So first of all, Tommy, I just need to clarify and just make it clear to everybody why we're here on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
Because that is probably confusing a lot of you. Like, it's the weekend. Oh, hang on a minute. It's Wednesday. What's Felixstowe Radio doing to my routine? Well, I need to explain to you, as many of you know, lockdown measures officially starting tomorrow. So obviously that means I can't have you here on a Friday.
I am so hurt by that, honestly. I mean, we're thinking,
first.
Yeah,
Safety first. But
yeah.
this time we've pulled it out the bag though, Tommy, because next week the movie review is going to continue. Do you want to tell them how?
Well, it's actually going to be done very, very differently. I think you explain it better though, Dan. I think you should just to put their mind at ease. I think you should be the one to explain it.
We've exchanged telephone numbers. So we're going to have a telephone call as of next week on the Friday morning.
Yep.
And we're going to be doing these reviews via telephone until it's obviously safe to have you back into the studio.
Yeah.
I must stress though that for this week and for every other week I've had Tommy in the studio this year, he's been at a distance. We've had a very, 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 very long cable installed, and as you all know, I'm in a home studio anyway, so it's a completely isolated setup, isn't it, Tommy?
It's great because I can hear you talking clearly, but I can't actually see your lips moving. You're so far away, Dan.
I know. It's good. We've got long cables for the microphone and for the headphones because we've both got headphones on. So yeah, I just thought I'd clarify that because obviously you can hear us and you can't see us.
Yep. Yeah.
So anyway, with that over with, Tommy, let's start off with the review for this week.
Yes.
What have you got for us?
Very apt music considering the theme of this movie.
Go on.
It's Chicken Run
from
2000.
Yes.
I my eyes kind of lit up when I mentioned that to you, and you were like, and your eyes lit up as well.
Yeah, this is a movie I was very late to the party to see.
Yeah.
But I saw it in the end, and I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's such a good, heartwarming story, isn't it? It's just
when I was younger, I actually was like scared, like, what's going on here? You can explain this bit better than I can.
Okay,
Go on.
I'll kick it off. Well, to start with, I have relatives who live in Sheffield, which is a city in South Yorkshire, England, as many people will know.
Yep.
I recall as a 5-year-old, my family had travelled there to visit my relatives whilst this film was in the theatres, and I went to see it with my dad, uncle and brothers.
Okay.
I tell you this because of the irony that the film itself is set in Yorkshire, and the majority of the chickens and farmers have an accent that reminds me of my relatives.
You could not have made that up.
No, that is legit real. And it always reminds me of my relatives. It's just that thick northern accent as such. And it's a joy to relive. This film is an animated masterpiece. Considering alone it took Aardman Animations over 4 years to complete principal photography by filming a minute of film per week during production.
Oh, ouch!
Because think about it, it was all claymation, so they had to move everything
ever so slightly.
You know what stop motion is? It's when you just move something, take a picture, move it again, take a picture, and then you play it all together and it moves. And they did it with Wallace and Gromit as well.
They did, yeah. Love Wallace and Gromit as well.
Yeah, this film earns even more merits considering its outcome, considering it took them that long to do that in production.
Yeah.
The story has a lot of heart. What with you rooting for the chickens to fly the coop, as it were.
Yep.
And contains really funny side characters, such as the knitting carefree chicken Babs, or the sneaky...
My favourite character.
She is easily my favourite. I don't want to be a pie. I don't like gravy.
Chicken pies?
Yes, but I don't want to be a pie. I don't like gravy.
What a great accent, great impression.
And I just like it when our main protagonist Ginger, she comes back from solitary confinement, and Babs walks up to her knitting and goes, "All right, Ginger, back from holiday."
It's like Coronation Street in chicken form.
I know it is a bit, yeah.
Love it.
And so Babs is great, but also the sneaky egg smuggling rodents Nick and Fletcher, who find them all their tools and that, and they smuggle them for them. You know, they're like, right, when do we start? You know.
It's a little bit Horace and Jasper, isn't it? From the 101 Dalmatians. Yeah.
I see a lot of similarities in that. It's like they're Horace and Jasper, but if they were rats. It is an odd film to see Mel Gibson in, but he really delivers his carefree American charm to all the English chicks as Rocky, the American rooster.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if you know Mel Gibson. He tends to be in action movies. He's quite an action star.
Yeah.
A lot of violent, swearing movies, should we say?
Yeah.
It's very different for him to see him in a children's film.
Family film.
Yeah, a family film. Yeah, not a film just for children, because adults can enjoy it as well. The sequence with him and our main protagonist Ginger trying to escape the chicken pie machine is stop motion terror at its finest.
Yeah,
that's terrifying, isn't it? When they're in that big oven and they've got to try and get out and everything. It's just fantastic.
I've just got that. I don't want to be. I'll do that accent again. I don't want to be made into a pie.
I don't want to be a pie. I don't like gravy. That's such a northern thing, isn't it?
I can't do the accent, so it's all right. We're safe. We're on the tail end of Suffolk. It's great. It's fine.
Yeah, I know. And it's appreciation, because I love their accent. I think it's great.
That's awesome.
Mrs. Tweedy, the main villainess, demonstrates a real intimidating threat to the captive chickens, but her suffering husband, Mr. Tweedy, is always there to receive a clout for her troubles.
Yes.
She's really horrible to her husband in that, isn't she?
She is a little bit, yes.
It's kind of a very realistic representation of middle-aged couples, really, because they have a love-hate relationship on occasion.
Fair enough.
So to close, this film hits 5 stars for me.
Yes!
Because the film is heartfelt, the soundtrack is very moving, and the characters are engrossing with charisma and charm through and through. An instant classic from beginning to end.
I agree with you on that, 100%.
And it's 5 stars.
It's an enjoyable film as well.
Yes, yep, and that's definitely earned 5 stars from me. And it's not just born from the nostalgia, it's also because it just so happens to be a very, very good film. And very difficult to buy on Blu-ray, I might add.
I reckon they didn't want everyone seeing all their fingerprints in the
in the clay.
In the clay, so they're like, no, you're having this in standard definition.
I'm going to continue the search because I really, really want to get it on Blu-ray. It's an instant buy on Blu-ray for me.
Yeah,
like
instant classic.
Yeah, it's just it's always a joy if it's put on at Christmas or something.
It is.
Yeah,
and I have to say, Tommy, right? Last week I gave you, because we were doing a theme throughout October, and I said to you, you got free reign over November.
Yeah.
And you just pulled a 5-star out of the bag on week 1.
Yep.
And I haven't even given you your full week worth of planning yet.
No.
You've come here 2 days early. I'm impressed.
Well, yeah, I figured on October month I found we reviewed a lot of horror movies, but I don't think any of them hit 5 stars for me. I don't think none of them hit 5. So
you didn't see Scooby-Doo 2. That's what it is.
6. That's just a 6 stars, you know.
But no, I'm really happy with that, and I'm really looking forward to what you've got next week.
Yep.
It'll be a bit different.
It will be different. I might sound a bit fuzzy.
Yeah, you might sound a little bit fuzzy. You might hear the fax machine connecting in the background, but yes. So make the most of the high quality Tommy we got in front of us today. Well, Tommy, thank you very much for your review today.
Always happy to be here, Dan, and I will be here again next week, just in spirit instead.
Well, Tommy, thank you very much for coming in.
No worries.
Stick around because we've got loads of more great tunes here on Felixstowe Radio Breakfast after this very short break. Don't move.
Have a great weekend, everyone, and a great week for what's left of it.
Very good save.
Yep.